What's up, guys? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. And as you can see up on the screen, we got part 2 right here for you. We're gonna go all the way to 21 this time. So yeah, making sure I'm not in Sonic's way. Make sure my legs are right here. Yeah, so this one will be a lot longer than the last part. So yeah, so this is gonna take a little longer than the usual. So anyways, Master Hand, could you press the button? Okay. Alright, there we go.
Fall streak hole cloud.
What the heck?
A fall streak hole cloud, or hole punch hole
I
cloud,
know, right?
is a large circular or elliptical gap that can appear in a cirrocumulus or altocumulus clouds. Such holes are formed when the water temperature in the clouds is below freezing, but the water has not frozen yet due to the lack of ice nucleation particles. When ice crystals do form, it will set off a domino effect due to the Bergson process.
What's the Bergson
causing
process?
the water droplets around the crystals
I
to
don't know.
evaporate. This leaves a large, often circular, hole in the cloud. Fall streak hole clouds have been spotted around the world recently.
Yeah.
The main sightings have been in Romania, Moscow, Malta, and Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Other theories as to the creation or forces that form fall streak hole clouds range from them being UFO clouds, crop circle clouds, or also the product of government technology such as HARP.
Harp? But that's a musical instrument. And what the heck is the Bergson process? Please don't put in the comments what that is.
Sun halos.
Oh.
Like rainbows, sun halos are formed around the sun due to the moisture being refracted from the sun's rays in the upper atmosphere. Halos around the sun happen when high, thin, cirrus clouds are drifting high above. Tiny ice crystals in the Earth's atmosphere cause the halos. They do this by refracting and reflecting the light. Sometimes, two or more areas of the circle or arc surrounding the sun will be brighter, forming what are called sundogs. Halos can also form around the moon, and occasionally around the brighter stars and planets like Venus. The colors of a halo can differ, like a rainbow,
Awesome.
depending on how it is dispersed after reflection and refraction.
Whoa, that's the best thing I've seen all day. You mean the best thing you've heard all day? It don't correct me, shit. I don't know. Gosh, we ain't gotta be mean. Dang, why do I watch things with you, brother?
Double rainbow.
Sweet.
A double rainbow is a very rare weather phenomenon caused by double reflection of sunlight inside the raindrop.
Cool.
And appears at an angle of 50 degrees to 53 degrees.
Dang.
The second and more faint rainbow is called the secondary rainbow.
I see it in the back.
It occurs when refracted light does not escape the raindrop after being reflected the first time. Instead, the reflected light reflects off the raindrop surface a second time as well, producing a secondary rainbow, with its colors reversed compared to the primary rainbow. Unfortunately, fewer light rays are available to undergo the additional refraction process, so the resulting secondary rainbows appear less vivid and faint. Triple and even quadruple rainbows are possible,
2 or 3?
depending on how many times refracted light is
Oh, yeah.
reflected
Oh,
within
what
the
the
rainbow.
heck? Oh, God. Oh, man. That was something else, wasn't it, Sonic? I'm shaking right now. Me too.
Light pillars. Light pillars, or light poles, is an atmospheric phenomenon and can be seen at night over the large cities with different colored lights.
Sweet.
They can only be seen during very cold weather at minus 20 degrees Celsius or lower.
Lower?
The pillars are not physically over the lights or anywhere else in space for that matter.
Then where are they?
Like all halos, they are purely collected light beams from all the millions of crystals which just happen to be reflecting light towards your eyes or the camera.
If you're recording it.
Artificial light pillars can be much taller than their natural counterparts because rays from the lights are not parallel and plate crystals with small tilts can still reflect them downward. The higher the crystals in the atmosphere, the taller the pillar.
Cool.
When the crystals are very high or the light sources are close, the pillars seem to radiate from overhead.
28. 28, okay.
Mammatus clouds.
Whoa,
These odd-shaped clouds are often associated with a storm front,
that's like a dog.
especially one involving a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
It's not completely understood how they form. True to their ominous appearance, mammatus clouds are often harbingers of a coming storm or other extreme weather system.
Cool.
Typically composed primarily of ice, they can extend for hundreds of miles in each direction, and individual formations can remain visibly static for 10 to 15 minutes at a time. While they may appear foreboding, they are merely the messengers before or even after severe weather.
Yep. 27. Remember, team, 21 was where we were stopping.
Novia-Zimla effect. The Novia-Zimla effect is a polar mirage caused by high refraction of sunlight between atmospheric thermoclines. The Novia-Zimla effect will give the impression that the sun is rising earlier than it should.
Cool.
And depending on the meteorological situation, the effect will present the sun as a line or a square made up of flattened hourglass shapes. Light refracted through atmospheric temperature inversions can cause images of objects below the horizon to rise up into view. This phenomenon is called looming. The Novia-Zimla effect occurs in Arctic regions, where tracts of cold air remain uniquely stable over hundreds of kilometers, creating a special instance of a meteorological temperature inversion. The distortion, powerful enough to bend light through 4 or 5 degrees, can make celestial bodies like the sun or moon appear wholly above the horizon when they are physically below it.
26. We're getting close, team.
Mirages. Mirages occur when light is refracted to produce an image of an object or the sky where it simply isn't. A mirage is usually most noticeable on hot and sunny days. The most common kind is one where it appears that there's a pool. However, when you get close to it, you realize that just simply is not there.
Cool.
Warm air is less dense than cool air, and the variation between the hot air at the surface of the road and the denser, cool air above it creates a gradient in the refractive index of the air.
Y'all might not saw it, but
Objects that attempt to enter the mirage will appear to melt or disappear completely. However, in reality, they don't. They're unaffected.
you guys didn't see that scene because you thought the screen was all blue, but what happened was there was a boat in the distance. 25.
Roll cloud.
Oh gosh.
Roll clouds
Wait.
can be hundreds of
Morning
kilometers
glories.
long.
Don't mix
And
them up.
just as the name suggests, they roll.
Don't get confused with them.
This is because of cold air rushing out of a downdraft
Yeah.
from a storm front, lifting warm air, which cools and sometimes forms this type of cloud. Roll clouds have been seen over coastal areas such as California, the English Channel, Shetland Islands, eastern Russia, and other maritime regions of Australia. Now, depending on the conditions, a roll cloud can last for several hours and extend for several hundred miles. The roll cloud will appear to be slowly rolling about its horizontal axis. However, it does not produce tornadoes, as intimidating as it looks.
As intimidating as it looks, huh? Yeah. Sorry if y'all were hearing that creaking. And there's 24. Remember, 21 is where we're stopping.
Sun pillars.
Some pillars.
Sun pillars are a halo phenomenon of a vertical shaft of light extending upward or downward from the sun.
Sweet.
Typically seen during the sunrise or sunset, sun pillars form when sunlight reflects off the surfaces of ice crystals associated with thin, high-level clouds. The hexagonal plate-like ice crystals fall with a horizontal orientation, gently rocking from side to side as they fall. When the sun is low on the horizon, an area of brightness appears in the sky above or below the sun, as sunlight is reflected off the surfaces of these tipped ice crystals. Sun pillars are seen best within a few minutes of sunrise or sunset. Initially, they have about the same color and width as the sun. But sun pillars will gradually change their color from orange-white to red-orange.
Orange, white to red, orange. How do they do that? It's magic. Sonic, shut up. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I forgave you, brother. 23.
Noctilucent
Oh my god!
Noctilucent
Whoa.
clouds are atmospherically
my
high
God.
clouds that refract
Wow.
light at dusk when the sun is already set,
That's awesome.
illuminating the sky with no seeming light source. The clouds are seasonal, so they are only seen from mid-May to mid-August.
Dang.
Noctilucent clouds become visible about the same time as the brightest stars are usually bluish or silvery.
Well, hey, why haven't
but
we seen them
sometimes
yet?
orange or reddish. They most closely resemble
I know, right?
thin, streaky cirrus clouds and are thought to be made of ice crystals. Noctilucent clouds are the highest cloud in Earth's atmosphere, forming above 200,000 feet. They are typically faint, but occasionally become visible during twilight when the sun is below the horizon and the clouds become illuminated. No one's quite sure why they form, and indeed they weren't seen before 1885, and so there is some suggestion that they are linked with man-made climate change.
Alright. 22. We're almost there, pals. Just one more to go.
Red moon and blue moon.
Huh.
Due to different atmospheric issues, the moon will occasionally appear tinged with a color. This
Okay.
can be caused by excess smoke or dust, or even eclipses. This could all play into the effect that makes the moon appear to change color. Red moons, which can usually be caused
Part
by
of my
dust
hair color.
particles or lunar eclipses, are much more common than blue moons. Blue
That's
colored
my hair
moons
color.
do occur, but very rarely,
Yeah.
when dust or smoke particles in the air are of a very specific size.
Shoot.
Such particles help create a blue-colored moon by scattering blue light.
Huh.
The phrase, once in a blue moon, is colloquially used to suggest that something is very rare. The more you know.
The more you know. The more you know, huh? I'll remember that. Okay, team. Well, that was that was part 2, and just like we promised, we stopped at 21. Now, part 3, we're gonna have to cut our little introduction short there, cause we gotta go all the way to 9. All the way to 9. Do you think we'll make it in time? I don't think so. I wouldn't plan on it. But anyways, team, thanks for watching this, and we'll see you guys in part 3, hopefully, where we can go all the way to 9. But yeah, we'll see you in part 3. Thank you, team, and see you later.